All right. Hello, Dealmaker Richmond and Dealmaker fans and friends and family. Today we are going to talk about what we learned on February 6th, which is we had Anthony Duncan of the Richmond area come out and he talked about artificial intelligence and how he uses it in his daily life and how you should be doing it too. So he's a successful entrepreneur and real estate investor, and he uses it daily to help his business and to give him more time so he can be the family man that he wants to be. My name is Forrest, and if you guys don't know me, I manage Dealmaker Richmond, and we are a great, like-minded group of people that we are lenders, we are investors, we are realtors, we are brokers, we are people that are just getting started, and we are people that have been doing it for quite some time. So the experience and the friendships and the relationships that you need are always in this room, first Thursday of the month. That's next one's going to be March the 6th. And that's going to be at the Hanover Air Park, our usual place. We call it the Cave at the Hanover Air Park, and it's at 5:30. And we are going to do a landlord panel. So that landlord panel is going to be pretty cool. We're going to have some short-term landlords, some mid-term landlords, some long-term landlords, and we're even going to break down those things a little bit more granular into like, what's their avatar tenant. So some long-term landlords they prefer, doing subsidized housing, and some landlords prefer not to. Some landlords are comfortable in, C level neighborhoods, and some landlords are more comfortable in the B and the A level neighborhoods. So let's find out why. That's the great thing about real estate, right? I mean, let's there's something for everybody, right? And everybody needs to live somewhere, and there's something for everybody. Everybody can choose what they want, what their risk tolerance is, what their appetite is for speed, and what their cash flow concerns are, whether it's equity and generational wealth, whatever it happens to be. There's something for everybody in real estate, and that's why there's so many people doing it. So anyway, artificial intelligence, right? So here's the thing. It's already in everything you do, right? Your marketing that you're seeing when you're scrolling on your favorite social platform, it's telling you what to buy, when to buy it. It's learning you on Amazon. It's here, and it's a tool that can be used for your good, to get your time back, right? To the things that drain you, the things that take so much time, content creation, um, just things, right? Just the things that just bog us down, that we don't want to do, we keep putting off. If we could just set that on autopilot and manage it, that would be a much better tool. So you really need to think about artificial intelligence as another employee, right? Another resource that you have, and you need to manage it. You need to make sure that it knows what it's supposed to be doing, but at the same time, it's cool, right? I mean, it's just something that you can use. Now, Anthony was a wealth of information. He talked about how things basically start in chat for him, chat GPT, and then they kind of go out to other things, because chat's great, but it's not great at everything. There's other things that there's other AI out there that are more specific to your needs. And so I was at another class just this week with EXP up in Northern Virginia, and it was another AI conversation, and they really broke it down into what you should be using as if you're doing your realtor stuff. So as a realtor, you should really have a subscription to Claude, and you should be doing all your property descriptions, your CMAs, and all that stuff out of there, because it allows you the opportunity to personalize it, and the content and the results that you get are just far better than what you can put together in a timely manner. This is getting done in minutes, and it would take you hours to do the same. So, just as a kind of quick overview, we'll just kind of start with let's talk about it's already transforming how we work in real estate. Let me show you some practical ways you're probably already using AI, and some game-changing tools that you might not even know about yet. So property analysis and deal finding, right? We're always looking for the next deal and we're always trying to analyze property. So, Chat GPT, you can do a quick market analysis and investment calculations and see if your numbers work out. You can do your, what is your percentage of ARV, or what are your long-term goals, et cetera, et cetera. So Zillow is using AI for neural network, and it's more accurately doing property valuations now. So, maybe that estimate's not so far off after all. And then, you can also find, listings and off-market properties that match your particular criteria. So let me break that down a little bit, okay? So PropStream AI integration, they use public records, pre-foreclosures. PropStream's not, it costs some money, right? But still, it's a good platform and it gives pretty good data. It can even predict when properties are likely to sell based off of owner life events and property conditions. Okay, so REI Pro has a matched machine learning system, and it scans multiple data sources, tax records, public announcements, utilities. It also identifies patterns that, might predict that, a property may be coming up for market soon, right? Divorces, transfers to trust, death records, et cetera, et cetera. And you can set up automated alerts for properties that do come up in your investment criteria. AIs, so there's a tool called Clever, and that is basically the same thing. It can spot patterns in ownership history that may suggest motivations to sell. And then, so another thing is, with skip tracing, so sure, you get a house, right? But how you get a hold of the owner? So modern skip tracing tools are all AI driven now. And it also, another interesting thing with PropStream, because we use it. So PropStream, if you look up, 123 Main Street, and it's owned by, Tom Smith, and he lives at 345 Broad Street. Well, it'll also show you connected properties to Tom Smith. So if you click on that, you can see that this guy's got all these properties, or this LLC has all these properties. So it's really a pretty cool tool. And then, so the thing is, there's no one-stop shop for AI. Okay, you're gonna have to, go out, explore, network, talk to people, see what people are actually using in their daily work. Because, let's just run through this rabbit hole. You find a property on PropStream. Okay, then you got to run it through a skip tracing tool, and then you use chat to craft a personalized outreach message, and then you can, use a AI powered CRM to track responses and automate your follow-up sequences, and even, some of your conversations or your, reply text. Okay. So let's talk about the realtors. Realtors are, all the time, right? I mean, how many times have you sat there and go, I don't want to do this listing, right? So, I've got better things to do than to sit here. And then you hit, validate, and it comes back and says, you got to fix this, fix that. You forgot your latitude and longitude, all those things, right? So basically, what if you could, have, AI review your contracts and make sure, you don't have any potential issues? What if they did all of your, property descriptions for you? What if they did all your CMAs for you? I mean, all you had to do was, put in some of the details. Like, let's say, for example, you have, Tom Smith and Sally Mae, and they have two kids, and one kid's 5, one kid's 7. And, you're trying to find a home for them as a buyer's agent. Okay. Well, you're going around and doing this and doing that. What if you could make a, compelling, synopsis of this property that's in a, great, in a school zone that they want to be in, that's close to parks, and, it's got, the jungle gym over there, and it's got, daycare down the street. What if you could use, you could say, hey, AI, I want to, or, Claude, for this, in this particular example, what if I have this family, I have Tom and Sally, and they got 2 kids, 5 and 7, and it's, and the boy's name is Bill, and, the girl's name is Kim. And so next thing you know, you're sitting there and you tell them, they're 5 and 7, and I want you to talk about all the benefits of this neighborhood and its location and the amenities in the neighborhood. Sally likes coffee shops. So you get all that, and it builds a complete content for you, all the benefits in the area, and you send to those people, and it's personalized, right? It says, Sally is going to love this coffee shop, Bill's going to love playing on the jungle gym, et cetera, et cetera. So, you can really, really use these tools to, set yourself apart from the competition, look like a professional, the professional that you want to be and that you should be. And then, you're saving time. Yeah, of course you can do this on your own, but it's going to take you time, research. You got to find all these things and you got to write it. That's 2023, right? We're in 2025. Get over it. Get on the AI bandwagon and let's just get going. Okay, let's talk about lenders, right? Because lenders, they they all look cool and collected, but they do have a lot of risk. So let's say that you could use AI to run a risk assessment for your borrowers, right? What about automated underwriting assistance, right? What about creating your notes and your deed of trust and stuff like that, and researching what other people are doing, right? We were just in a class, we had Dealmaker Orlando, where we were down there doing about private lending, right? And all the things that people should be aware of, not necessarily have to do, but you should be aware of the risk, and at least you're aware of it, and then you can make a decision based off of your risk tolerance whether that's a good investment for you and your money or not. And then what if back to being a realtor again, what if you had an AI tool scheduling your showings and your meetings for you, right? What if you had voice to text for quick note taking during your property visits, right? What if you had your automated follow-up so dialed in that it was responding for you, and all you had to do is get it to where when they're ready to sign or they're ready to, make a decision, you just step in and take it over. Look, the key is not to replace human expertise, but to use AI to handle routine tasks so you can focus on what matters, which is relationships and closing deals. Okay. So get started if you're not already. If you are, I would love to hear some feedback as to, what tools are you guys using in your daily life to make life easier for you? What little widgets and what little AI bots, have you guys created? I think this is just obviously this is just the beginning, but, hold on. Obviously this is just the beginning. Okay. One of the things that people are talking about now is, your personal agents. So you get a AI agent that, can do a lot of really cool things for you. Just the sky's the limit, right? This technology it's here to stay and it's here to grow. So, with an agent, you can, have them, do some of your tasks for you, and it just gets done. And I think I'm looking down that rabbit hole right now myself, because I'm just, task saturated. So, anything I can do to find time and allow me to get back to, my core, highest and best use of my time is things that I'm exploring right now with it personally. So I encourage everybody, look, change is not easy, but it is necessary. And, if the thing you got to understand is, the people that are going to be super successful in the next few years are the ones that are getting into this right now. Okay. They're the ones that are going to find the deal before you. And they are the ones that are going to have the tools and the resources to engage the clients and the customers and the sellers and the buyers before you. And you're just going to be sitting there going, I just don't understand why I can't get a deal. I just don't understand why this person's so successful and I'm sitting here and I can't do anything. So you have to understand this isn't going away, and it's only going to get more complicated. And it's the same way that when we all learned how to use computers, we were all there. There's more, there's more computer here on this phone than my first computer, right? How many people remember not even having a cell phone right now? How many people can remember the last time they didn't have it on their hip? So it's here to stay. like it or not, learn to use it. And I think that you will learn to like it as a tool and a resource that gives you the opportunity to get some of your time back. I'm Forrest with Dealmaker Richmond. I look forward to seeing everybody March the 6th. Okay, that March 6th, 2025 at the Hanover Air Park at the Cave. We open up at 5:30. We're going to have a landlord panel, just like I said before. I encourage everybody to come. I encourage everybody to participate. There's no egos here. Everybody's here to help people grow. You would be amazed at the level of talent in the room that are freely giving knowledge and wisdom and information away to help you be better. We have a giving mindset in Dealmaker Richmond and an abundance mindset. And, that's what it's about. Okay. So we want you to come and, enjoy and grow. That's it. It's that simple. So I'll see everybody. I hope you have a great week. Enjoy the remainder of this snow junk we got right now. And hopefully it will be something that, hopefully it'll be something that is over pretty quick and we get some warmer weather, because I'm tired of this snow. All right. Y'all take care. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.